Hey guys, Holly here. Well, this is pretty much going to be a vlog combining weeks 1 and 2 of game history since I spent all last week moving into my apartment and I got some free time. I'm back in my parents' house right now, and so I figure I'd tell you a little bit about what's going on since, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. But anyway, for week 1, what did I have to do? Okay. I had to pretty much make sure I, installed Windows with Boot Camp. So yes, I have a dual boot Macintosh computer with Windows 7 on the other side. And I had my week 1 videos, which were open. Forgot what they're about. I'm so strung out right now. It was basically just about like the founding fathers and a little welcome video. Then I had to, I had a week 1 discussion post, which when you have a discussion post, you have to post your initial post by Wednesday and then respond to somebody by Friday. And I basically had to just talk about what differences Ralph Baer and Nolan Bushnell made were successful, and research about another pioneer of video games. And so basically I just had to post something about that. I didn't do too well. I got like a 70 because I was kind of cramped for time. I blew everything off until till 2 days before it was due. So I got the points taken off for it being late, not turned in on Wednesday, and it was kind of short because, like I said, I was cramped for time. Then I had my personal game history with theory of fun analysis. And that was you have to create a PowerPoint, and basically you have to list games, 5 games, 2 analog, which are like board and card games, paper games, stuff like that. Then 3 digital games, which are video games. And you just make a PowerPoint presentation, and then you have to, try to think here. They had to be all games played before you were 14. And you had to, put the date you first played them approximately, not exact, just like the month and the year. And I had to estimate some of these months because I don't remember. And so I did that. You had to answer like 3 questions with it of why it's important to you and what skills does it use, and you get a vocabulary list of skills so you don't have to pull them out of your head. And how do these game mechanics apply? You had to answer that for every game and give a little picture of the game too. That was part of your grade. For week 2, I'm not even finished with week 2, and I just got my week 3 stuff. That's pretty bad. Week 2. Oh, hold on a second. I forgot. You have a quiz. For week 1, you have a quiz every week, actually. And basically, it's over the chapters you read. And since you do have to read large sections of chapters, like 10 at a time, honestly, I didn't read all of it. I just kind of skimmed through it. You can read the questions in the quiz and then pick out something significant, like if they're talking about a person or an item. In the Ultimate Game History book you get, it has an index. You can just look up those words in the back and it'll almost take you right to the answer. So that's kind of useful. But week 2, I had, another discussion post, and it's about this kid, and basically he plays these games from 20 years back, and you have to talk about, do you think his dislike for Contra, which is like, it's a really old game, I've never played it, but I heard it was a nightmare. Basically, his dislike for Contra was because of it being challenging or flawed. What was the difference in technical attributes? Was it a detractor from Dylan's fun experience with games? And what games have you played that have been difficult or just impossible to play, and why? So you have to answer that. And what else? You have to do an audio opinion, which is you have to make a podcast of the second era, which is 79 to 84. And I have not done this yet. I have no idea. It's due tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm going to do. And what's really making me just, I want to kill my computer. Well, not really, but I have to do a game design skill evolution draft. And basically you have to pick 2 skills, you have a list, and it was some crazy thing or another. Made me not want to do it. I'll find it. You have to talk about, you have to have a slide about the origin, which is like a real life scenario for the skill. You have to have 2 to 3 slides focused on the game mechanics in analog games that teach the skill for better or worse. 3 to 4 slides for digital games that teach the skill for better or worse. These games cannot be after the year 2003. And 1 slide must be the overview of recent evolutions of the skill. And that's where you should talk about more recent games. But in total, this is 14 to 18 slides on a PowerPoint. Shoot me now. I have no idea. I mean, I have an idea, but I don't know. And this is just a draft. Don't have to be perfect. It's basically you either you either fail or you pass it. It's only worth 5% of your grade, but I am dreading this. But I can't procrastinate because I will be like up all night for 2 days trying to do this. But yeah, that's pretty much week 2, and of course week 2 quiz. The best thing so far that you get out of this class is you get a 3-year premium subscription to GameTap. I am not kidding either. It's awesome. I mean, they have I checked it out. I mean, they have 2 Worlds 2 on there. They have Overlord. They have a bunch of stuff. It's pretty cool. I mean, these are the full-length games too when you download them to your computer. So I haven't really checked that out yet, but I say that's one of the best little things I've gotten so far from Full Sail is, 3 years worth of GameTap. Pretty awesome. That's pretty much the last 2 weeks. My head has been swimming because I'm having to do all this, and then trying to get out of my parents' house and find a job. So yeah, I am strung out. Very strung out. But I think that's about it. I'll probably combine weeks 3 and 4 because, like I said, I'm strung out right now. I'm tired and I'm aggravated over this. I thought I'd like this class. I don't like it as much as I thought I would. It's a lot of research, it's a lot of reading, it's a lot of time consumption. It's a lot more than English. English composition. English composition, I only had to put in a few hours a week. I'm putting multiple hours a week in now. And now is just a bad time for me. I mean, you might like it because you might actually have the time, but right now I am limited on time. So I'm just going to combine the next 2 weeks because I don't have the time. I don't have the time to do it weekly this month. Maybe next month I'll be better and be able to do it weekly again, but for right now, I can't. So I'll just have to see how it goes. But thanks for watching. I hope I was, giving you good information. And sorry about my bitching. I mean, but I've got a lot on my plate right now. So, well, I think that's about it. So, thanks for watching again. Bye-bye.